Hello there, welcome to A Tyke in the Philippines. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and ding dong. It's Tuesday, it's 9:30. The concreters are on site. We'll show you what we've done, what they do later on. I was talking the other day on video about contractors. Well, I spoke numerous times about contractors. Now, we rained off yesterday and they couldn't pour the 2 panels. Now this morning, this is why I'm getting on so well with these workmen. I like the style. This morning they rocked up half an hour early. Within 10 minutes of them arriving this morning, the concrete mixer was going. They've got the 2 panels poured and the foundation poured, and it's 9:30 in the morning. They're making up for what they lost yesterday, and that's so appreciated by me. Like I was just saying, that the video got cut there. The way these fellas are working, I'm convinced I'm right with them. Let them work their way, and it's paying off because they've come in early, got straight down to it to catch up on yesterday's work. So you can't ask for any more than that. Now, this morning the roundup arrived, so I'm going to test spray a small area. The sun's out, it's hot. The foliage has dried off, but there's rain coming in, forecast this afternoon. Whether it arrives or not, I don't know. If it does rain this afternoon, then the roundup won't be as effective as what it would be. Ideally, you'd spray roundup when all the foliage is dry and it's going to be dry for 24 hours afterwards. But it does work, but it'd be less effective if there's heavy rain at lunchtime. But I'm keen to give it a go to see if it kills. It'll kill grasses and that, I know, but there's stuff here I don't even know what they are, so it might be less effective on some of this vegetation. So that's why I'm keen to have a test spray and see what happens. So I'll get back to you later.
Patay ang grass.
Hello, back again. It's 5:45 in the evening now. It's fine, cool and very pleasant. Now, I left you this morning. I was doing I did a test spray of that area there, and it was fine and sunny. I think that was about 9 o'clock, 9:30 when I sprayed it. It was fine and sunny until 11:30, 12 o'clock. So it did get to dry on the leaves, and hopefully the plants have taken a fair bit in. Then annoyingly we got 2 showers of rain. Not much, but enough to half wet the leaves again. So that's probably diluted it a little bit, but I think we'll still get a kill ratio on it. The concreters, as I was saying, came in early. The mixer was on within 10 minutes. They poured 2 panels and finished, well, I'll have to see what they have finished. Finished the foundations, I think. But they worked very well. But then I had to go downtown this afternoon, and I left at about 2 o'clock, I think. And it was beautiful and sunny while I was downtown. And I went to the hardware shop and ordered material. So when we came back, it was absolutely hammering down. That was 4 o'clock to 4:30. So no choice but to tell them to go. And I was happy to do so. We'll go and look and see what they've done. They've poured these 2 panels today, which they were intending to pour yesterday, but with the rain they couldn't get them poured. Now tomorrow they'll pour these 2 panels, which should have been poured today. And then there's that panel left. They've got a lot of concrete in them foundations. So really the rain has cost me that end panel, yesterday's rain. Other than that, they've caught up, I think. But when I left them to when I come back, they've dug 3 post holes for the veranda. They've got the ironwork in and it's concreted. So really today, although it was a short day again, they've fully caught up on what they missed yesterday with the rain. And I've ordered all the roof iron, the angle iron, to make the roof. There's quite a lot of it because it's 20 foot by 10 foot, and the roof is going to come to this fence, and he's going to make an apex to make it look nice, in his words. So I'm just letting him go with it. Now, I spent 40,000 pesos on the steel work. That doesn't include the tin sheeting. So that's £1,200, I think. But that's the cost of steel. There's nothing you can do about it. So my budget for this fence was 50,000. I'm going to be under that. And I'm going to be under that if I include the concrete slab for this veranda and this ironwork and putting these posts in. Now they wanted to know what height I wanted the walls, and I said I measured up, and a metre is above the back of chair height of most chairs. So I said I wanted a metre, and they didn't want to do a metre, they wanted to do 12-inch. Their idea of a veranda and my idea is obviously different. And they tried to persuade me to do a lower wall, 18-inch. I said no, I want a metre. Originally I said 4 feet, the width of a sheet of plywood. But I lowered it to a metre and I wasn't going any lower. And then one of them said, it looked like a pig pen. And I said, I don't care a bugger what it looks like, it'll look alright to me. So they weren't, really very happy that I wanted the wall so high. But of course, when they came back off the lunch, I was sat on this chair here, and I just went, so everybody had a good laugh. Now, it'll have a metre high wall, door over there, which was another bone of contention. They thought the door should be here, but I want it there. And then above the wall will be what they call here iron matting, which is the square VO bar you put down on a flat floor, a slab. But it's a smaller square, it's about a 3-inch square. So that'll go on top of the wall, which will give it some security. That'll be painted black. And then over the top of the iron matting, I shall put shade cloth. Apart from, you can't get shade cloth here. You can get it, but it's already made up into tarpaulins and that. So what I found today at the hardware shop is an American roll of fabric, which is polyester. It's a plastic shade net really, but it's got very small holes in it which will keep most insects out, and that's what I want. It'll hide the iron work, the iron matting, which is, you paint it any colour you bloody want, but it's still going to be unattractive, so it'll hide that, but the iron matting will make it secure, and I'll get a metal door and frame. So yeah, for me, I reckon for me, 50,000 peso budget for this top fence. I'll get these posts in, I'll get a concrete slab down, and maybe a bit more as well. So all it will really cost me is the steel work, 40,000 pesos, which is 120 quid to put it, 120 pounds, 1,200 pounds. Yeah, 1,200 pounds.
No. 600.
600 pounds. Well, I'm told 600 pounds. That puts it into context in a Western setting. But then I've got the tin sheets. I don't know how much they'll be, maybe 10,000 pesos on top. So 50,000 pesos will get me a very large veranda, 10 feet by 20 feet. Now the reason I want it this big in a temporary accommodation is because when I've got a house built and I move out of here, I want to use these two things for other purposes. And that may be a sari store, selling pork meat from the piggery, and or maybe animal feed. So this will make an ideal store for selling animal feed, and that will make an ideal store for selling meat, pig meat, chicken meat. If you can sell your own stuff direct to the public, you're in chance of making a good profit. You're not relying on being offered a price by a pig buyer. So that's the idea. It's going to be used then for something else. But we're right up, well, I think we've passed, no, we're right up to the gate post. So that's it for now, and we'll do it all again tomorrow.